Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D.
Here we go, 46. Check. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 46.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Pocket on this broadcasting.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb. 56 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, switch gears.
On 2nd down, Hyde takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's checking.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson steps away to his left, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Austin. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless. This is Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Jaleel Adai. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check 52. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Alert.
Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, check. Hey, 59.
Joker.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Powers through him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Hey,
nice
Watson,
job
bro.
there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Switch. Check nickel.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Safety's creeping.
To throw is Watson, being chased out left. And this will be a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away.
Tied up now, Pop.
This is
Thank you.
This is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4
Quick little safety,
I think he's got a great point. I really
that
do,
bad boy
Brandon.
back.
But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Watson on first down.
Why are you throwing it like, bro, come on. I press square. Why are you throwing it so fucking far?
DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This nigga threw that bitch way past the
trying to throw it to the sideline, but he
led
led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his
square
receiver.
Why the fuck you
Ends up
throwing the
falling
ball?
to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike. Record.
Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
You know.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage.
So we're going to act like Sean can't throw off
make
his
sure you
back
try
foot.
and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Apparently, Deshaun can't go no
face a 3rd and 10
no
after
back foot.
back-to-back
Man. You
incompletions.
can't catch that ball, man. They got to make it even.
From the gun, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Guys, game situation. Let's go. Check 26.
Excuse me.
On first down, Watson. He'll buy some time right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Admit that was good,
Another
man.
strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 8-6 the score after 1. Now a first down throw. Watson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he went.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. On the move to his left. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
No.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
Kill me, man. Kill. Turn up. Shift. Spot.
Here we go on 4th. Watson and an alley to run. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by
That's what it was. See, I stopped holding it in. See, so if I would have held it in, kept holding it, I would be good. I stopped holding it in. See, that was a smart play because I saw that big ass hole right there. I was like, you ain't gonna think I'm gonna go right there through the middle.
What are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had to drive.
Escape, and he goes down. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To try again after the sack. Watson, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football, But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll be out right at the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
SOS. Undercrunch. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Switch.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
54. Mike 54. Watch the screen. Watch 54. Crunch. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They are going for it. Here's Watson dancing to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
54 Mike. He can't hang. Whip. Watch the whip.
24.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Coming this way. Here we go. Check 31.
On 1st and 10, Watson flushed out right. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 43. Jim. Check.
Watson with a give to Miller. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's coming.
24.
Safe. He's coming. Double up.
On 2nd and 9, Watson forced out to his left. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL
I wasn't paying attention.
on
God
EA
damn it.
Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He's still in here.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
A first down carry now for Miller. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Check three.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Check. Lucky. 3 points down, coming. Check.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's going to get some yards, bro.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Get that look. Hey, alert 3. Alert 36. Watch the shit. Hey.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They go to Elliott again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, hey, Fatty. You see how this boy just jumped? Boy, you so lucky. You so lucky, boy. I swear I was about to knock your shit loose.
Like that first down there.
Oh, you so fucking lucky. They let my man jump up in there. I was like, what are you doing?
On 2nd and 10. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
46.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. That one complete to Elliott. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now Prescott on fourth down. And that
there we
is
go.
Going to be incomplete.
There we go. Should have ran it. You had your left open. You could have ran it, man.
Make that play. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where
hey,
the quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football.
Half man, half amazing, bro.
Get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now it's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Watson now to throw. They'll roll him out right. And the catch made by Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 41 yards. And the Texans have once again taken the lead.
You got to work this down, China.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate
and
break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
Ricky. Check three. He's checking. Crash. Check 31.
Now Watson being chased out left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Back now in Arlington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Get your ass on that ground. Look at laid him out like a chocolate.
On the safety blitz. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off.
You got turnover downs last thing. And one before that you had interception.
First down throw for Prescott. They'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Prescott from the gun.
And now you don't have that. Now you don't have no tags. Fuck you, me. Now you don't got no tags.
His guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone. Driving for the winning score.
You saw that boy was looking for that bad boy.
And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Hey, we gotta snap it. We gotta snap it.
They start the drive with Hyde. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Good run, Hyde. All right, good run.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Jump.
They run. Hyde. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Watson on first down. Out to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down, Houston.
Good set. 19.
Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Begin. Hold up flat.
Go to the floor.
Watch twins.
They'll run on first down. Miller. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Watch the boot. Hey, check 24. Hey, watch it. Check 26. Switch.
Now Hyde running right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 13.
Third and long. It's Watson.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
I don't know what the
But
fuck.
there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
I know.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. This was still going to be a 1-score game either way, but still that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
41 Mike.
Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Stop your whine.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. This is Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
Score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice
Two
makes
easy ones real quick.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Kill.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Hold that fucking ball up, man. You petty.
DeAndre Hopkins
you got to hold that.
The intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
He got to hold that, man. Damn, he
So now
dropped
2nd
that.
and 10
He got to
after
hold
the
that.
incompletion on 1st down.
Check 55, Mike. Push him back. Push him back. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Oh, you got deep? Rush in. Rush in.
They'll look to throw.
Oh,
He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Mike Bennett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
I give him a accelerated clock.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Hey, I almost did. You better got that lucky play. You said you gotta start talking shit in the middle of the game. Wait till you get the touchdown. You know what it means to me? It means that my quarterback ran the whole fucking game. Y'all niggas only got 2 sacks. Oh, my man. It was a good game. Let's see what the hell they doing.